Ladies and gentlemen, have you guys sat down and asked yourself questions regarding the strange things that are happening to Rigathi Gachagua in the United States of America? We have had Ruto there before. We have had Raila there before. We have had Matiang'i there. To be honestly speaking here, you are able to tell, just like me, that Rigathi Gachagua, some strange things are happening to him that are not happening to these other leaders. I don't know whether I'm right about that. On this particular video, I want to take you through on these strange things that are happening to Rigathi Gachagua in the United States of America. But before I take you through, if this is the first time you're watching my videos at Mukwa Times, please take a second or two to subscribe, like, and comment, because that is the best support you can always give this channel. Ladies and gentlemen, without much wasting of time, let me dive into this topic here today. Number one thing that is strange as far as Rigathi Gachagua stay in the United States of America is that he's getting some scary security. His security is so tight with some people, some security officers right from the national government of the United States of America. One of my viewers here wrote a comment at the comment section saying that Rigathi Gachagua visited their local area and the type of security that was deployed there, it was so strange because it can only be deployed by the national government, in that Trump has authorized. The national security has authorized. Such a kind of a security is not given by anybody. It is given by somebody who is very key to the government. That is a very strange thing happening to Rigathi Gachagua. If you want to know it is strange, check on what has been happening to Raila Amolo Odinga whenever he goes to the US. Check on what has been happening to Kalonzo Musyoka whenever he goes to the US. Some other leaders like Raila Amolo Odinga stayed in the US, I remember, before he came for elections, I think in 2017. Ladies and gentlemen, when he went to Boston University, I think, to advance his academics, I noted that Raila Amolo Odinga's stay in the US is like he was not there. It's like he was not there. But what happened to Rigathi Gachagua? It's strange. Number two thing is this. The media attention that Rigathi Gachagua is getting and his presence on the Kenyan media and international media as well. The media, I'm generalizing, both social media and mainstream medias. Such a kind of an attention that Rigathi Gachagua has been given, it is strange. Why? If there's a media that just takes time and does things from a certain perspective, it is the international medias. To be given an interview in the US by whites to talk about things relating to Kenya and the international community, to be given that a chance, it is not 1+1. You must, as an individual, have certain credibility for you to be considered. And what is this that is making Rigathi Gachagua to be considered? Such questions make this kind of a move, this kind of a preference, maybe privilege by the media, where Rigathi Gachagua is given the attention, makes it a strange thing. Question without answers. Ladies and gentlemen, as we speak today, Rigathi Gachagua is easily operating in the United States of America without any form of financial strain. I don't think he's spending billions for the US tour and campaigns. Moving from California to Texas, Minneapolis to Seattle, Texas. He's going to finish in Washington, I don't know, something like that. First, that is very expensive. Second, ladies and gentlemen, it is not easy for him to just use his money for political gain. Because politics is a game that is dirty. You can't just take your investments and put it in politics at all. It's not easy. That shows Rigathi Gachagua is getting immense support from the Kenyans in diaspora. Kenyans in diaspora, paying for the whole town meetings, supporting his tour across, and supporting the DCP party abroad. That is strange in the sense that it doesn't happen to any politician as such. We can compare and see when Batiang is going to a certain region, the type of reception he gets, the type of preparation is made. And you can see what happens to Rigathi Gachagua's side. Ladies and gentlemen, another thing is this. As we speak today, Rigathi Gachagua has announced that he's going to submit his evidence against President William Ruto to the U.S. Congress and Senate.
Think we are stupid. Don't just think we are just here, just moving around. We are also here to put the Kenyan case to the American government and to Congress and to the Senate.
He's not a sitting president. He's not a cabinet secretary. He's not a deputy president. He's not anything so far in the Kenya Kwanza government. He's a Kenyan citizen, just like those in the US, those in Kenya here. But he has been accorded that chance to go and present his case to the Congress and the Senate. Jesus Christ. That is strange. Has Raila Amolo Odinga ever addressed to those people? When he was in opposition, presented his case against Uhuru Kenyatta, or maybe Raila Uhuru Kenyatta, or even Kibaki in the US Congress, or maybe US Senate? No. Right now, Rigathi Gachagua is preparing for that. And he assured Kenyans he's not just there to meet people. He's as well there to present his case. Isn't it strange to you? Ladies and gentlemen, the other thing that is very strange from Rigathi Gachagua's tour in the US is this. He has freedom to make allegations.
All the atrocities, all the killings, all the displacements, all the disappearances, all the abductions. And we have a team that is putting evidence together to take William Ruto to the ICC at The Hague. And
he can allege William Ruto met with Al-Shabaab. He can allege that William Ruto is funding RSF. First, remember, US has an established government. Kenya as well, we have an active government. These people have some diplomatic ties. But now Rigathi Gachagua to come inside, in between the two, and do whatever he's doing, that is strange. Very strange. That freedom for him to say that, it is not something that should be happening to any common citizen. Because there are diplomatic ties that these people have. There's an ambassador of Kenya to US, he's there. Ambassador of US to Kenya, they have a commission of course, but they're yet to have the ambassador himself. But the fact means that when you look at the relationship that these two countries have, and where Gachagua comes in, there are question marks. Making this journey of Rigathi Gachagua to the US strange to most of the Kenyans. I don't know what is your take, but I'm seeing a Gachagua that is completely different from all other opposition leaders that we've had in this country. A Gachagua that, if this is the pace that he's going with, we will cry when he retires from politics. We will wish that we had a leader like that. In fact, we might have the best leader like Kibaki. And we miss him, of course. But we will miss Gachagua more because of the type of opposition that is presented to Kenyans as we speak today. I'm even wishing that, even when it gets to government, we will wish we have a Gachagua in the opposition. I don't know, guys, whether you are getting what I'm saying, but on the comment section, feel free to share with me on what is happening to Rigathi Gachagua in the US. See you next time for more videos.